Kevin Harrington here, original shark from Shark Tank. Oxygen Yoga and Fitness fuses yoga and fitness with far infrared heat, setting them apart as the industry leader they are today. And joining me now is the CEO, founder, Jen Hamilton. And Jen, thank you for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me.
So Jen, what is it that makes Oxygen Yoga and Fitness so unique in the industry today?
Well, we have combined our infrared technology in our studios, and we have a really diversified program offering yoga and fitness to fuse these two ideas together. The infrared technology is amazing. It heats your body up internally and pushes out all the toxins, and there's so many benefits to the infrared.
I'm a little familiar with infrared, and far infrared is very powerful. So you actually have these around your facility. So when you walk in to one of your facilities, it's everywhere in the room. Is that correct?
Correct. Yes. Yeah. And we've got HVAC systems that pull the moisture out of the air.
Okay.
Therefore, the performance from the member who's attending is that much greater because they're not feeling suffocated by the humidity and what have you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what are some of the other benefits that your people will get from being involved in inside a room that has far infrared?
Well, just being in the room, you're
Right.
going to burn 600 calories just by lying there.
Oh, wow.
So when you add the fitness component to it, obviously the results are that much better.
That accelerates
Exactly.
whatever you're losing weight-wise and
Correct.
calorie-wise, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you just feel amazing. It detoxifies you. It is such a brilliant concept.
Right.
That we've really mastered in this industry.
So your members that come, they're seeing more calories burning. Do they get a better feeling too? I mean, you said that they're not as tired. There's some real benefits here.
Mm-hmm. We actually have many testimonials that back up their sleep is better. They're off of pain medication because their joints are lubricated. And I mean, the infrared offers so many benefits to these members who are attending.
Wow. And so you decided to franchise, right?
Yes.
It was doing so well. You had your own location. And so now, what do you look for in a franchisee?
Well, I look for the passion. I mean, somebody has to be passionate. I can't sell that to somebody. We've developed a business model that works.
So they can be a business person. They don't even have to necessarily be a fitness junkie kind of thing, right? A business person can grow this business, right?
Correct, yes. But you have to be passionate about
Gotcha.
the actual concept. So often our best franchisees are our members. So that's who we actually curtail our franchising information to.
Is this how you grew so quickly?
I would say yes.
Because you're having such success with members, they wanted to also be in the business.
Correct. We're actually just celebrating 100 locations in Canada, and we've got our first location here in the States.
Oh, wow. 100 locations in Canada.
100.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I think of buying a franchise versus starting your own business independently. It's a lot riskier starting independently because after 100 locations, you figured out how to do this, right?
I would like to think so.
Yeah. And you also, the technology of far infrared is set you apart from everybody else out there. What is the main reason why somebody should be a franchisee as opposed to starting their own?
Well, I think, as you've indicated, we've developed systems and procedures that work. So it takes the guesswork out of that person who is passionate about what they love to do. We just create a system and a model that they can follow to allow them to put their passion to work.
That's great. So Jen, you've had an awesome growth in Canada, 100 locations. Congratulations on that growth. Hey, and now you're entering the United States. You've sold your first franchise, but how are you going to duplicate the success that you've had in Canada here in the U.S.?
Well, we plan on offering master franchise opportunities, therefore giving a bigger stake in the game and having the opportunity to have people, boots on the ground, overseeing the operations to help facilitate in the growth and development at the rate we plan to grow. Ironically enough, we met with somebody here in Florida 2 days ago who is taking on a master opportunity in West Palm Beach.
Nice. Yes. So a master is a territory, whereas an individual franchise might just be one location. A master might include 8 or 10 or something like that, right?
10 depending on density,
Right.
up to 23.
10 to 23.
Yeah,
Great.
so it's based on a million population.
And that gives you the chance to grow faster, which is what you did in Canada. You used that same strategy.
Right.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I know in your main business, you decided you wanted to bring a partner into your business, right? And tell me, what was the strategy or the reasoning behind that?
Well, I actually had two other interests in doing a partnership, and I declined both of those options because at that point, I was sustaining, I was growing, although I had international interest. So at that time, I knew that I needed somebody bigger and stronger than me, who had more networks.
Yep.
And then I reached back out and put it on the table. And I have a brilliant partner, and he actually Good Life Fitness, and he's got 26 other businesses all over the
wow.
world. So
This, you know, when I think about it, this is why people love to come on Shark Tank and Dragon's Den in Canada, because they want that partnership kind of a thing. It's a 1 + 1 = 3 or 5 or even more, right? So Jen, somebody out there that's never heard of Oxygen Yoga and Fitness, how would you best describe what you are?
Well, we're not your typical yoga studio.
Okay.
We do offer the infrared with a combination of yoga and fitness.
Okay.
One, providing a lot of diversity. So our main goal is creating community. We offer our classes to all different ages, shapes, sizes, genders.
You make it work for everybody.
We really do. And we really want an inclusive community that just really fosters a place for people to come to channel their energy in a positive way.
And that's unique unto itself, 100 locations. Jen, it's great having you here today.
Thank you.
And congratulations on the success, 100 locations in Canada, and now coming into the United States. So be sure to visit oxygenyogaandfitness.com to get started. Thank you.
And Kevin,
Yes.
what we say at the end of every class is, I love my life. So can you say it?
I love my life. Thank you.